Hey everyone, it's Carol, and I'm here on my channel, Florida Farmstead Life. Look at this. My vine is starting to bloom. Oh my gosh, look at all these buds. And it's got that pretty color green I love. Oh my goodness, so much newness. It's so pretty. Up against that blue sky. Oh, and the wind is so nice. It's warm out here, but it's beautiful with the wind. I don't know what all that racket out there in the woods. Sounds like probably frogs. Maybe crickets, I don't know. Oh, you're just starting to smell the smell. Oh, so gorgeous. I can't wait to see the pollinators on it. There's some bees, but not very many right now. My honeysuckle over on the other fence is doing really well. You know, some things aren't, but there's a lot more stuff that is good, kind of like life. There's some bad situations, but there's good situations. And we tend to key in on the bad situations. I mean, I didn't realize how much I did it until I really paid attention. And I could see where it could get you depressed if all you thought about was the bad situation. Like, what did I do to create that mess? What could I do to make it better? Look at all these little oak trees. They are busting out here. I have to get my weed whacker. I know I've said it several times, but I will get it done. Oh my gosh. Can you visualize this little garden along this path? I can. You have to have some type of, I don't really want to call it a goal anymore. I call it my happy place. I know a lot of people, and I've done it too, thought, oh, this is a mess. I got to dig this up and put a whole new pathway. But I like it. How long has it been here? It's creative. Yeah, it's not exactly perfect, but what is in life? Really, what is perfect? It's kind of like everybody's judgment. I got one of those nasty comments, and I thought to myself, I'm prepared for it, but it still kind of does something to your soul. Do you want to listen to the people that treat you like crap? No. You just want to say, as soon as you get something like that, you have to turn it around to the positive. So I feel sorry for people. I do, that have to do that because they're not in their right place, and it just shows. But hang out with the positive people. I know it's a cliche, but it makes you feel good. It does. This oak tree has busted loose with all those, I don't want to call them seed pods, but those things that hang on like fruit on an oak tree, the pollen, and that will be the next to come falling down. We have a lot of leaves this year. Ooh, a lot of leaves. Good mulch, that's what I say to. Excellent mulch. Even when I ride over, I saw something, somebody said, don't rake them all up. Just mow over it and it turns to mulch. Huh. So easy, and it's true. But I like to rake up some of it and put it in my, beds, garden beds. And that's what I'm doing. Look at these chickies. They're going to town in here. This is some good mulch in here. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I accidentally hit the button. But they scratch a lot, these chickens. And they make some awesome dirt to grow things in. Oh no, this lemon tree, this Meyer lemon tree, I had big hopes for it, but I don't think we're gonna have to yank this out of the ground and get a new one. I think it's just too messed up. That's all right. We can start over. And these fire bushes, I don't think they're coming back. I gotta get some more. What a shame. That teaches me, don't get stuff like that that's borderline. And I know this. I didn't know they were borderline. Borderline freeze, Just sometimes it takes a couple, like, consistent days of freezing. But it was only 2 days. 2 days. And it killed off some of these plants. That's all right. Not these things. This thing has been cut many times, and look at it. I don't know. I have to look up how to get that out of there. I don't like it there. Now, this is my most anticipated plant. My hydrangea. I got that at the plant sale in Mount Dora in November. And it looks so wonderful when it stayed so pretty for, gosh, throughout the winter. And just recently, all the leaves came off right around that freeze. But I see it coming back at the bottom. And they talk about old wood and new wood. I wonder if this one needs to be cut back so the new wood comes back. I don't know. I'm going to leave it alone. See what happens. Give it some fertilizer, some food. Organic food. And, the things that you really don't want, they're growing like weeds. Like that crepe myrtle. I don't know. Maybe I'll deal with it. Trim it the way I like it. This thing, oh my gosh. You've been watching this tree with me all winter long. So structural. A little diseased. I wanted to cut it back. Nope, it didn't happen. Shame, shame, shame. I shouldn't say that. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, is that buds coming up on my... Do you know what this is? Boy, those dragonflies, they are so cool. I don't know why, but they like to land right on top of these bare rooted. Oh my gosh, those are amazing. We got a bunch of them. I guess this is season, spring, they come out. But look, I showed you not a couple of days ago. This is what I like about doing this, like video journaling. Especially for my plants. I have good intentions. I want to write everything down, but I don't do well with that. I remember when I was in school, I didn't do well with that. I can't listen and get everything and write it down. Just can't do it. So, but if I videotape it or tape it and listen to it in my own little space, I get it. So this is what I'm thinking. I am obsessed with this pecan tree. It's a pecan tree. I guess I have to get another one because you're supposed to put them together. Now I had 2, but the goats ate them. So I got to put it somewhere where the goats don't, like in this area or the other area. Definitely need to keep it away from the lines, electrical lines, because they grow. They can be up to 20 feet tall. Amazing. Oh, see? That makes you feel good. These things that died, not so good, but Look at this thing here. Night blooming jasmine. Talk about gorgeous. I had it at my other place. It completely died back. But once it gets established, you can't kill it. And really, this is not really established. I put it in this year. I can't swear. I have to go back and see, but seems like it was within the last 4 months. And then that freeze happened and it died back. It was next to the house where I had it at my other place. And that thing, I could whack it to the ground and it would come back. And it would grow and grow. This thing can grow tall. So I think this is the perfect spot for it, just because once it's established, you can look out and it has the prettiest smell. Of course, all jasmine bushes have good smell. And it attracts these hummingbirds. They're like night, because these are night blooming. They'll start up during the, in the late evening and all through the night and early morning, and then they close up. It's kind of cool. And then those, you can go outside and you can hear those. They're like moth type of hummingbirds, and they just cluster around it. It was kind of scary because I had it right next to the driveway. So when I get up to go to work or something, I hear those things buzzing around the bush. It was amazing. So I just had to bring it here. One of my friends that I used to co-worker gave me one of hers, and that's how I got hooked on them. I don't know. We'll see about this. It looks all right. Is this the tulip? Yep, the tulips. I never had one of these. I don't think I've ever seen them. Maybe Disney has it, I don't know. But it's got good structure, looks good. I'm gonna give it a little. This week I'm gonna give everybody some food and get rid of all the weeds. Oh, doesn't it look, I mean, how can you go to work when you have this kind of a day? Oh, it's so, oh. Now I know why people are flocking to Florida, but should have been all along. Well, a lot of people do, but usually they just come in the summer and leave and come back in the winter. But now I think a lot of people are moving here, which I get it. Here's my banana plant out here. It's doing well. I can't go to these garden centers because I will go wild, and I gotta fix what's out here right now before I start doing that. I see one green thing in this. I see a couple green things on this. These things are amazing if they grow. I don't know. This is really weird, but I had a bird of paradise. I gave up on it and threw it to the side, and things started growing. And now it's at that other house, and it is at least 15, 20 foot tall. So I think if you pay attention to life in general, there's ups and downs, things die, things come back. You just got to appreciate all aspects. I guess when you go through stuff, as you get older and you learn, you embrace it all. I mean, I do. I don't know if everybody does. I try to embrace the positive of life. It was so close. I mean, and we all know that it could be fleeting and be gone, but I know how quickly it can be gone personally. So I have to come out here and feed my soul and thank the Lord for everything. My life, my family, my job, the animals, my pets, and just reinforce that everything is going to be okay. If we keep that in mind, if we work hard, it's not easy. Oh, look at my little goats. They're going out. I love when they go out there because they are keeping I don't have to mow out there as much. And they keep all that. They really like the palm trees. I didn't know that. I watch a lot of stuff, and of course, a lot of people don't get palm anywhere else. This is Florida. We have a lot of these. They just start growing out in the middle of the yard. So my little goats have been keeping it under control. Got to trim some stuff over there. I really, really, really want one of those. I don't like getting on ladders anymore. So I really want to check into how I can get one of those lifts. They call them scissor lifts. It's just a rectangle, like standing platform thing. And you can get it to go up. I see it like at Lowe's. People use it where they work there. And I've seen them at garden centers. They're everywhere. I just like to get it because I would put a lot of use into it. Just trimming my trees. Painting. Oh my gosh. The painting I could do with one of those things. They're kind of expensive now, like everything else, and it's hard to find things. But I'm looking. If anybody knows where I can get one for a reasonable price, I'd love to get one. It would really, really help me. I don't want to fall. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. And, oh, I didn't even tell you. Today is Sunday. I like to keep track of the days. Sunday, March 27th. Oh my gosh. My birthday month. As I got older, I realized I got to take the day off on my birthday. Why do I work on my birthday? So guess what? I take my day off, and then as I got older, I said, no, I'm going to celebrate a whole week. And now, the whole month of April. It's a lovely month. It's a lovely month to be born. Spring. Everything is in full bloom. It's gorgeous. Of course, I'm at the end of the month, but I'm especially thankful to be here because I came very close to not being here a couple years ago. Yep. I got the dreaded breast cancer. And not just, I do it good. Not just the ones that they can cure pretty quickly. This is the nasty one, the 3 negative. And I didn't know anything about it. But the more I got involved, the more I thought, geez. Oh my gosh, if it wasn't for my people, my friends, my family supporting me, and the doctors and the nurses, I'm so thankful. I'm still here to talk about it. Hopefully to inspire you that if I can do it, anybody can do it. Just stay positive and have your posse. You don't need a big one, which is nice if you have a big one. But, oh my gosh, when you're needing somebody, a human being that really cares and loves you is beyond a miracle. Beyond. I'm going to get upset now, so I'm going to say, no, we got to stay positive. But I just want you to know that there's nothing better than love. Love and caring, empathy. It's hard sometimes, believe me. Some people test you, but it's okay. Turn that around. Turn that frown upside down. That's what I'm working on. Some days it's harder than others, but you have to. How can you enjoy your life with a frown? Okay, guys. Here's a picture of my pretty goats. I can't wait till tomorrow. I'll be out there with them. I can't wait. I'll be enjoying my little place here in Florida. Y'all take care. Oh, you know what? I just realized Jasmine didn't follow me out here. She must be taking a siesta. Yes, it's Sunday, March 27th, and it is about 4:15 in the afternoon. Oh my gosh, gorgeous day. I haven't really been sleeping much the last 2 days. I think it's just the excitement of the day. Oh my gosh. I can't think of anything else because I got a lot of energy. I'm thinking I'm so excited for spring and what we can do and plan for this year. So y'all take care. Have a good evening. I'll touch base with you tomorrow. Show you what's up with me and my little family here. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey, I just have to tell you before I go. Sorry. I just want to make sure you all know that if you subscribe, it doesn't cost anything. It really helps my channel. Just view it. You don't, do whatever, like it. If you hate it, hit the dislike button. Tell me some good constructive. Don't call me names, please. It kind of hurts my feelings. I try to turn it around, but I know there's haters out there. I've always had haters, but and it makes you realize you do have feelings. It's okay. Doesn't stop me. I'll give you a like. I'll give you a heart, because I feel sorry for you if you have to do that to an old lady. Okay, guys. Thanks again for watching. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Hey, everyone. What is going on? Look at this. Here at Florida Farmstead Live, things are bustling. I don't know the proper word, but it's spring and things are busting out. Blooming, green. The more I do these, the more I realize why my favorite color is this green. Ugh, it's gorgeous. This is a red oak. I've never had one. I don't know if I've never known anybody that planted one. But they're beautiful leaves. They would make really wonderful mulch. And I don't know why, but every time I think of mulch, I think of what nature has in store for us. We don't have to buy bags and bags of mulch. It's in your yard. They say leaves are the best. So I've been scrounging up leaves and pine needles. And of course, I started pretty ones out in front. I did get some bags from Lowe's, the pine bark that's been chopped up a couple times. I'm going to start off with that so it looks pretty. Put some more stuff in there. Just make my mulch gold. Okay, y'all know I've been looking forward to this night. My last for 2 weeks. I'm on vacation. Oh, gosh. Can you imagine? They say, where are you going? Oh, I'm taking a little trip with my daughter to Asheville at Mother's Day weekend, and she's a planner. She has awesome things in store for us. I love it. Yeah, I do love it. I've been to Asheville many times, but it's been many years since I've been and toured the gardens. I love tulips. I don't know if they'll still be there, but I did look online, and today it's chilly. Chilly in the 60s, 70s area, I think. Which I have to keep looking because it's going to be one of those times where I'm going to have layers. Because I'm not too good at anything down below 60. And you know it's high. We're flatlanders. That's what they call us up in Maine, where my sister lives, my mother lives. And we're just flatlanders. Yeah, I didn't know that until I was in my 30s. But that's true. We don't have many hills in Florida, just a few, and that's why my parents moved here, because it looked like New England here in Central Florida, one of the higher areas in Florida. And that's why I always like to go to the mountains, because it's a whole different scenery. Of course, they have snow every now and then, and I'm not big on snow. It's nice to visit, but no. I don't want to drive in it. It's hard enough to drive in Florida when it rains. So now I found a spot where I don't want to go anywhere but work and home. Every now and then I go out, but I usually like to stay here and do some chores, play with my animals, build a garden, build a life here. And speaking of life, that's my channel. I want to show you that even towards that last part of your life, yes, I know nobody likes to talk about it, but I don't think it's negative. It's one of those things that's a real thing. I'm not planning on it because we never know when we're called up to heaven. Of course, a lot of people believe I'll never go to heaven, but I do. I'm going to heaven. And I'll be there with my other angels and loved ones, so it may be sad for the people left behind, but I'm looking forward to that part of my life too. Not to jinx myself or anything, but it keeps me going to enjoy and the life I have here. Because every day is really a gift. I don't know, I was not doing so well last night with my gift thought process. But we all make it through those turbulent times. Sometimes you can ignore it, but I think a lot of people really shouldn't ignore it. And if it wasn't for some of the women in my lifespan, over the years that stuck their neck out and fought for their rights, the ability to do and say what, you wouldn't want to hurt anybody, but if you feel wronged, you should speak out. Nothing wrong with that. No blaming, though, just speaking out of what you want in life. I'm not hurting anybody. I just don't want anybody, I don't know how you explain it, but I guess the word I feel is pay attention to yourself, and if you think you're being abused, stop it. I don't care how it is or what it is. You can feel it. I ignored it a lot of times just to move on, like they say. Suck it up, whatever those little slang words you want to say. But once you put your boundaries down, it's like a miracle. They don't mess with you. They try. There's some that are very diligent. They try. Just let me do what I need to do and let me go home so I could be with my little piece of life. Because you live this life, and there are people, for whatever reason, will try to stop you from having your best life. Don't let them. Don't let them. Seek out those people that are your cheerleaders, your posse. I had that. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be alive. And sometimes they're not even your family. They're your friends, your acquaintances, your coworkers, whoever it is. Stay close to them. Because I wouldn't be where I was without my friends. You know who you are. Thank you for being there. Thank you. And I'm thankful for you. I don't know. Sometimes I look up in the clouds and you see things. That looks like my bunny. My buddy, he passed March the 7th, and he's in bunny heaven. I know he's watching over me and our little piece of property here, because he loved it. He had a fabulous, we had him over 10 years, so bunnies don't last that long, and he went quick, so he didn't suffer. Bam, he was up, and bam, that afternoon, he was gone. I knew it when I saw him. I just, thank God I didn't have to make some terrible decision. The Lord just took him. And we thankful and grateful for every day we have with him. He's awesome. Thank you, Kendall, for talking me into bringing him home, because we found him, of all places, at the flea market. I loved him first glance. I loved him. And she talked me into it, or I probably would have left without him. But I got him, and he was with us for a very long time. I've been watering my plants. It's very dry out here today. I just woke up about 2 hours ago, 2 o'clock. It takes me a little bit to get my first cup of coffee, watch my YouTube channels, get me motivated, come out here and just suck in life. Because there's life aplenty in here, out here, around here. You can hear it. If you're quiet, you can hear it. I was quiet around my Florida persimmon tree. Oh my gosh. I said, what is that noise? Guess what it is? It's bees. Bees. Yes. They're buzzing around, pollinating, doing their job. Oh my gosh. I wonder what kind of persimmons will pop out this year. It's funny, if you take care of something, it will give you a plenty. It's hard sometimes here. Some plants, they don't need all that water, but some plants do. I just feel like, you probably won't hear it, but I can hear them. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I guess it sounds kind of like you're around a beehive and you hear all those bees. I mean, you can't really see them because they're up in the sky. But I do see some. And you see I don't know if it's flowers. The glare is kind of hard for me, but I see a lot of blossoms. I'm glad I didn't cut it down. I will next year. When it loses all its leaves, that's the first thing I'm doing, so it will get even prettier. Wow. It's amazing to listen to them buzz. It's funny how I used to think bees were scary, but they're pollinators. They go around making your fruits and vegetables, your flowers better for the world. Not just for me, but the world. If it wasn't for bees, we'd be in a lot of trouble. Oh gosh, I'm getting so excited. Countdown every day. I don't have a lot of plans, but on my birthday, which is Thursday, I just went through some things, some of my favorite things I want to do. First of all, y'all know I want to get my first haircut since losing my hair. Well, even before that, I had grown my hair because, what was it? I think my hairdresser left it, which I had her. I know y'all know this, but when you have a hairdresser for several years and then all of a sudden you don't, it's very hard to wrap your mind around who's going to take care of my hair like I like it. And then I moved. That was 2019. And all that process. And then March 2020 came. And pandemic. And then breast cancer. So I really haven't had a haircut since the middle of 2019, I think. Yeah, so it's been 3 years. And my hair is right there at that stage where I like short hair, but not, I've tried all kinds of different lengths and I like the shoulder length. So I'm going for the shoulder length, and some of it is almost there, but some of it isn't. So we'll see what the hairdresser that I pick. It's going to be random. I'm just going to go into a shop and see what they say. I'm not dyeing it again, at least for now, because it's like baby hair. It's new. It's brand new. And I got to really look things up and see what the best course of action for this hair is, because I always used to think, you've been dyeing your hair since you were 30. That's a long time. Maybe it's not so good for your head. Maybe you should take a break. But there's such negative connotation for gray hair, but I see it changing. So it's not that I don't care. I care about how I feel when I look in the mirror. So it depends on what I think when I look in the mirror. I think it's time to take care of my hair in this color, my natural color. So we'll see what happens. That's on my birthday. I want to go shopping. I haven't done that. Just shop for things like seed trays and all kinds of stuff that I've been wanting for a while. And of course, I love carrot cake, so I'm going to have carrot cake. Steve got me some coffee ice cream I haven't had in I don't know how long. He got rib roast, which he's going to cook. So he's a very good cook. So I'd rather and he loves to cook. So he's going to cook for me. I'm going to, what else? That should do it for today probably. Because shopping can spend a lot of time. Yeah. And of course, outside. Maybe mow my yard. Hopefully it rains. We are getting into a pretty good drought here. Even though everything's greening up, there's some brown spots you can tell. But I'm sure it'll start raining again. That's fine. But I hope it rains. That'd be nice. And my maple tree, I showed you, it has one leaf down at the bottom, but I want to see it bush out. So listen, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me. Please like this video, share it. It really helps me. I want to get out of my it's not a 9-to-5 job, but you know, my regular job. I'm working to get things to the point where I can make money without going into work and working for people. I want to work for myself, for my, for my family. Enjoy. Oh my gosh, you can really see the bees hovering. They're amazing. I need to get a microphone so you can hear it. It's amazing. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. I got to finish watering these plants so they don't die before I plant them. You take care. Have an amazing evening. It is Tuesday, April 26th. Yep, April 26th. Oh, I got a breeze. Oh, wow. This is another thing. This tree gives beautiful shade. So, 2 days, and it's my birthday. Follow along, see what I do on my 2-week vacation. Give you some ideas, some inspiration. You can have a fabulous time, even in your, dare I say, 60s? 60s. Yeah, back in the day. I don't know. Nobody talked about it. People assumed. But nowadays, you can do pretty much everything you want if you just take care of yourself. Drink water. If you feel dry, drink water. Of course, there's some people that can't because of certain conditions, but the best thing to do is drink water, stay healthy, and move. Y'all have a great day. Bye.